Hi folks, welcome to my channel, Cyclops FPV here, and this is just a product lineup for the recent updates and upgrades that I've been doing in the last few weeks, and in the coming weeks I'll be doing a few more bits and pieces. So we'll start off with this battery here. I bought a 720 milliamp an hour GMB battery, which is for various whoops. I use it on the Mobula 7, sorry, the Mobula 8, the Fly Lens. Most of these products here are all from Flywoo. Not all of them though. Also, these so-called 1000 milliamps an hour battery, 80C. They weigh 46 grams, whereas the GMB one weighs 35.5 gram. These I didn't find that good. I'm getting the same flight time on these than I am getting on the GMBs, on the 720s. These are 2S, and so are the GMBs, and yeah, they're not. Oh, excuse me. I don't think they are 1000 milliamps an hour. I think they're more like 700, 750. They seem to hold the charge well, but I don't know. I was expecting a lot more flight time out of these. I'm getting about 4 minutes out of these, you know, on the Flywoo. And if you think these are 750 TPU prints for the Fly Lens as well, which fit the 720s. They fit them perfectly after they stretched a little bit. If you think the 1000 milliamp an hour TPU will fit on this, they won't. They're nowhere near the same size. I think these are the Explorer batteries for the Flywoo Explorer. They will work on the Fly Lens 85, but you need to find a way of holding them down, like elastic band or something like that. These will not fit the TPU print. Anyway, they're the batteries. I also got this, which is the updated VTX holder. It's supposed to be practically indestructible. Well, that ain't true, because I bought, this is my third one. I had two that arrived in the post with the legs bent, and when I tried to bend the legs back, they snapped, and that was just in the post. So I got another one, but I've come up with my own idea of how I'm going to mount the VTX. I've actually made I made a similar version to this, but so it's not so low. This sits very low in the frame. The one I've made, I've cut the legs off and trimmed it all down, so it sits more flush to the bottom of the frame, so it doesn't hang down so much. I haven't completed it yet. Well, I've completed it, but I haven't fitted it yet, so that's a future video I'll be making. I found these to be useless, really. No better than the other type. They're more flexible, but they'll always snap by the leg. That's its weak point. So that was a waste of time. I've got these battery straps. You get a pack of 5. I actually got these free, and as with that, I got that free as well, because it was part of a package deal. These are I'm not sure what the size of these are. I think they're 10mm by 200, the length. No, sorry, 150. They're 10 by 150s. I've got these brass antennas, 3 dBi. slightly high gain. They're just your stock dipoles. I've got 4 of these. These are the maple antennas. These I've got on Banggood. This is the 50mm length, and I also got the 40mm length. So the 40mm is the length of the wire. No, sorry, 40mm is the whole length from the bottom of the wire to the top of the receiver, and the 50mm is 40mm length wire, and then the 10mm is the top. So if you're going to get them, go by that. Go by the length of the wire, which will be 40mm, 30mm, and I think they do a 50mm. I'm not sure. So that one's the 40mm, 50mm, and that's the 40mm. As you can see, it's a lot smaller. This will fit in whoops, just about, and then this will sit in the whoop, but it'd be slightly higher. So you can, if you keep it in the original packet, you can still bend the end down. I've found these to be quite good. They're not bad, but they're only 2 dBi, but it will give you more penetration through you know, going around obstacles like buildings and stuff like that. Then we have the Flywoo. I think they call it Atomic. There's 2 versions of this. This is a digital version, and then they also do this version as well, and this one's actually a digital version because left-hand polarized, but they also do a analog version which is right-hand polarized. Basically they're all the same. It's just the polarization direction that's different. So that's just another one of them. They're quite good. I've had no issues with them. That's about it, I think, for now. I did receive two receivers from ELRS. I bought them on eBay, but the problem with them was they were advertised as Radio Master, and then when they came through, they were actually Beta FPV. Now they're on the latest version, which is 3.3 something or another. But they don't seem to. They're a micro. They're a micro ELRS receiver, which means they're slightly smaller than the Happy model and the Radio Master ones, and the solder points on them are a lot smaller. They're not so pronounced. Also, the PCB board's smaller, and it doesn't seem to have a boot button on there as well. Not even boot pads. Not that I can find. So I've yet to try them. See if I'm going to get any hassles with them. They were very cheap. They were about £12 each. They are on the latest firmware, which is a good thing. They are UART ones, and not the ceramic antenna type. So yeah, we've got that to try out yet. And the only other thing, which is really nothing, is this prop balancer. These are more for like bigger props, like 3-inch, 4-inch, whatever will fit in this. You can't use whoop type blades in this because you won't fit them on a shaft unless you can make your own. These are magnetic, see, they just sort of snap in like that. The idea is if you're going to put bigger props on there, you take this middle bar out, which is just held in by a screw either side. It's threaded in there, and then you wind these in like that, and then you spin your prop, and then you can basically set it up balance it where it needs to. But I mean, that's not part of a thing. I just bought that for, because I thought it'd do whoops. Yeah, that's about it really. Just a few bits and pieces that I'll be doing some more experiments and tests and stuff like that, and I've got some props to try out. I bought some knickknacks here and there, which wasn't really worth reviewing. But I've gone back to analog because the funny thing was, uh, I got a lot of walk snail stuff, and that's brilliant in itself. But I had a problem with all my analog stuff. For some reason, I was just getting such a bad signal and picture that stuff was like basically unflyable. It really took the fun factor out of it for me until I upgraded to all these type antennas, and even the goggles that I thought that was giving me constant pain, even that now shows pictures brilliantly. So I've kind of got the zest back for analog, which is good for like practicing FPV and like long distance that I've been doing. Obviously it's never going to be as good as walk snail, but you can still have fun on it. So yeah, that's basically it for now. I'll be trying out these Beta FPV receivers because they're so small. They're a micro receiver. They actually fit in the canopy on like a modular or any type of whoop. They fit the canopy quite good. They've all got T antennas on them, so they got the UFL on there rather than the ceramic antenna type. So yeah, we'll have to fit one of them up and see what we can get out of it. See if it'll bind and everything. I only bought two of them because obviously when they came through the post and I found out they weren't the Radio Master ones, I was a bit sort of miffed and contacted the seller and said, like, why are you advertising these as Radio Master when they're not? They're clearly Beta FPV. It says it on the packet. So yeah, well, we'll give it a go, see what happens. They might be all right. You know, see what happens. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully, it'll be a flight video next time. See you later. Bye.